Thank you. Alrighty, let's call the Board of Public Works and Capital Assets of June 10th to order. Roll call. Guzikowski here.
Seifert, aye.
Sigali here.
Approval of minutes from 5/13/2025. Any changes or corrections that you noticed? No?
Sigali moves to approve the meeting minutes of January 13th, 2025.
Seifert seconds.
Roll call. Guzikowski, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Sigali, aye.
Review of common council actions. Is that you, Francis? Is there anything?
I don't have anything for number 4.
Awesome. Number 5, consider a motion to authorize the police department to purchase and replace the officer duty bag cubicles in the PD garage with Bradford Systems at the expense of $15,590. Hey, Chief.
Good morning, David Stecker, Chief of Police, Oak Creek. In front of you today, I have a request for us to replace the squad bag cubicles. That's probably the best thing that we call them, or cubbies as we refer to them. When the building was first conceived and built, it was built to be a 50-year building with upwards of 90 officers there. Things have changed over the years. We've obviously had what it was originally built for and what they had available. So at the time and up through now, we have 51 cubbies available, if you will. I have that many patrol officers on the road as it is. So certain things that they built for size, they didn't necessarily build in the capacity for certain items. And this is one of them. So we've been researching this since last year and what the best probability was for us, as well as what's the best cost savings now and into the future. So what we have in front of you is the request to purchase this, which will give us 84 total cubicles. 81 are usable for our staff, which does more than our 70 total, which is from me all the way through the most junior officer, now and into the future. So we think we have something that's definitely at least another 25 years out for growth and accompanying what we have now. We looked at a couple different options, and the option that we want to go through is Bradford because of the product that they have, but also looking and doing research not only with them in person, but also some of their finished products at local police departments around the area, and they seem to be of a very high caliber and quality as well. This will be completely out of our current budget. We're not asking for anything else out of CIP or separately, so we'll absorb that for this year.
Okay.
I'd be happy to answer any questions you have further on that.
Any questions?
No.
Me either. I'm good with it.
All right, thank you.
Motion then to,
Seifert moves to approve the authorized police department to purchase and replace officer duty bag cubicles in the PD garage with Bradford System with an expense of $15,590.
Sigali seconds.
roll call. Guzikowski, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Sigali, aye.
Alrighty, number 6, consider a motion to authorize the utility engineer to approve change order number 2 with DK Contractors on Abensheim Park Water Extension Project and the expense of $2,602.61.
Morning, Brian Johnson, utility engineer. This is a change order for the sidewalk construction on the north edge of the parking lot at Abensheim Park. So the project, when it was designed, that sidewalk was originally asphalt. The city was in last year, did sidewalk improvements, and we already had our plans done. It got changed to concrete instead of asphalt, so contractors coming back, just looking for a change of materials. We didn't want to put an asphalt patch in our new concrete wall. So that's what this is for.
Sense. Any comments or questions, guys?
No problems. No
No.
questions.
Then, if not, a motion to approve that.
Sigali moves to authorize utility engineer to approve change order number 2 with DK Contractors on the Abensheim Water Extension Project for an expense of $1,602.61.
Seifert seconds.
Roll call, Guzekowski, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Scully, aye.
Alrighty. Consider a motion to approve utility vouchers in the amount of $969,298.74. Any comments or questions on that?
No.
No? Anything, Bob? No?
Fine.
Good. Then a motion for 7.
Seifert moves to approve the utility vouchers in the amount of $969,298.74.
Scully seconds.
A roll call, Guzekowski, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Scully, aye.
Okay, number 8, administrative. Is that you, Brian?
That's me. No significant actions. If there's anything that anybody has questions on, I'm here to answer questions.
Okay. Any comments or questions, guys?
You think Drexel is
For the Drexel lift station, what we're pushing them for is to be done by the 24th so that it is opened back up for the race that's going to be happening here. That is their goal and their intent at this point. We're getting close. We're hoping to have them done before they close down Putes, but they're not going to be able to make that. So they're working hard to get everything done before that open up as soon as possible.
difficult to get westbound?
It is, and going to be harder next week once Buttes closes. So
Yeah.
they're trying to get there. We have the building in place now. We're going to have the manufacturer out on Thursday this week to start testing the equipment there. Unfortunately, We Energies is not here until next week to actually get power to it. Our fiber line, we're still waiting on a railroad permit to get the fiber to the buildings. So we're really
Rods
close.
and ends, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No questions.
Mr. Sagali, you good?
I'm good.
All right. Alrighty, number 9, consider a motion to approve the removal of stop sign at the intersection of South Liberty Lane and West Forest Hill Avenue.
Morning, Andrew Ledger, design engineer, City of Oak Creek. So this item, we received a request from a resident to remove the stop sign at the corner of Liberty Lane and Forest Hill Avenue. At that location, traffic currently makes a 90-degree turn. We have no stop signs for traffic moving westbound to southbound, but coming northbound to eastbound, there's a stop sign there. I did look through past traffic and safety meeting minutes, common council meeting minutes. There's no prior actions as to why that stop sign was placed. I reviewed accidents at that area. There's been one accident in the period from 2020 to 2024. That was actually a vehicle turning from westbound to southbound, and they ran into the curb, so it's unrelated to that stop sign. I believe the initial reasoning behind the placement of that stop sign was that that project was constructed back in 2003. 6th Street was going to continue straight off of that stub. That traffic pattern has changed since then. So our recommendation is that we remove that stop sign to allow that traffic.
I disagree. I've seen that corner and I've seen people go around it, and I just think that we want to slow that traffic up when they make the turn. I know a lot of people blow the stop sign all the time. They go right through, they don't even pay attention. But I do feel that we should leave the stop sign there.
Okay. Mr. Sagali, any thoughts?
I guess I was just looking at Street View here, kind of thinking along the same lines as Fred. I know that stop sign's kind of a being there, but I'm wondering if we do get rid of the stop sign, if there's any other signage that should be going, further up on Liberty to kind of warn of that right turn only there, so people don't just come screaming down there.
So I drive that this, stop sign every day.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good idea to get rid of it.
I do also,
There is-
I don't want someone coming in, you know, I think the main concern there is not realizing there's a right turn coming up and then you end up swinging wide
Oh,
and
yeah, I
hitting
see what you're
oncoming,
saying.
you know, west.
But you're only going 25 in there.
So I believe there is a night arrow at the end of that intersection,
Okay.
directing you to the east, and then also a, advanced warning sign, showing that right turn to the, or that, 90-degree turn to the right there. So there is some signage out there. It's definitely something we could look at, whether additional signage would be warranted. We do have a kind of a similar situation in the Oakview Business Park where there is no stop sign at the end of Elm Road, where it meets Oakview Parkway. Kind of a similar situation, except for that their traffic makes a, turn to the south, so it's
Oh, what do you think, guys? Fred, you wanna leave it?
I still feel that we need something on the corner like Bob mentioned, to notify the people. They come up there and all of a sudden, they have to make a decision sometimes, especially at night.
Yeah, I disagree, but I think, when you go through there as much as I do, you say to yourself, why do they have a stop sign here?
And there is
Yeah,
cul-de-sac. Bring a motion out to approve the removal of a stop sign at the intersection of South Liberty Lane and West Forest Avenue.
Seifert seconds.
roll call, Guzekowski, aye.
Seifert, no.
Sigali, aye.
Good? Yep. Alrighty, yeah, number 10, consider a motion to approve installation of 2-hour parking signs at West Oakwood Road, adjacent to the Oakwood Rest Cemetery. We were given a word to hold this.
Yeah, so engineering is requesting to hold the item. During the preparation of this item, I neglected to reach out to the police department. They've expressed some concerns, so we would request to hold this item until the July meeting so that we can come up with a solution that works for everybody involved in this item.
Wait. Sure. How you doing? Yeah, just come up to the podium. You'll need your name and address for the record.
1241 East Summers Drive. The only question I have, and I understand the hold because of the hassle for the police. There is one neighbor that called us. We said we'd come to you. There is a fence on that property, which I guess is on cemetery property. Would it be okay for us to put up cemetery parking signs only on that fence? Not with the thought that the police aren't going to enforce it. I went and talked to the business where the people who park there, it's a bonus spot for them. You know, easy in, easy out.
Yeah,
And really our concern is during funerals only.
yeah.
So if we can deter them somehow, I went and talked to the business and there's been less people parking there. So from a property standpoint, could we put cemetery parking only on our property fences? Knowing that the police won't enforce it, but it may deter them from parking there.
I mean, I don't think that as engineering we could endorse that.
Understood.
But,
Okay. Yeah, because really, the only time we're concerned is if there's a funeral.
Yeah,
You know, and the neighbor, well, she's gonna call me and I'll deal with it.
okay.
or we'll deal with it. But, I don't know, 2-hour parking is, it's gonna be a hassle for the police. Because I know that there's a couple neighbors that will call at 2 hours in 1 minute.
Okay,
So, I don't know, if this is a short-term solution to put that up on our property, we could wait out that sign request. Knowing that you can't approve it, but it's our fence, right?
yeah.
Okay. You guys have anything else to say?
All righty.
Try.
Yeah, I would.
I really don't have a solution for that.
Right.
part. It's kind of a hit and miss type situation. So
Yeah.
you do and you don't. It's a toss-up.
Yeah. Well, we'll hold it for this month, right?
Yep, yeah, and then we'll
Okay.
work with PD to come up with something that, hopefully that can be a compromise that works for everybody.
Okay. Alrighty
Okay.
then. Then,
So we're putting number 10 on hold.
on hold, yeah.
Okay. You don't need a motion, do you?
We do.
Okay. Seifert moves to put item 10 on hold for
For
the
the
next
next
meeting.
Sigali seconds.
Roll call, Guzekowski, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Sigali, aye.
That's good. Adjournment.
Sigali moves to adjourn.
Seifert seconds.
Roll call, Guzekowski, aye.
Seifert